All right, welcome back to WWMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with some big Deep Jewels news. So the Japanese all-women's promotion, Deep Jewels, will be hosting their 45th numbered event on May 26th at New Pier Hall in Tokyo. The venue seems to be the new home for Deep Jewels lately. But the big news is that there's going to be two title fights on the line. We've got the Flyweight Championship between Rin Nakai and Aoi Kuriyama. And then we have a double Microweight Championship as Deep Microweight Champion Saori Oshima takes on Deep Jewels Champion Aya Murakami. Both titles are on the line. Now, Deep and its subsidiary, Deep Jewels, both have a Microweight Championship. And the winner of this fight will walk away with both. I don't think they're going to combine the two titles. I think they like having, two different titles. But, yeah, we get two champions facing off against each other with the winner walking away with two titles. There'll be a undisputed, you can say undisputed Microweight champion. So that will be interesting to see. But let's start off with the Flyweight Championship. Rin Nakai taking on Aoi Kuriyama. Now, both of these fighters met early last year, February, with Nakai coming off the winner in a non-title fight. They're meeting again. This time, the title fight's on the line. Nakai hasn't fought since then, but Kuriyama has won 3 straight fights. So she has definitely more than earned a chance at the title and a shot at redemption as well. So it's a twofer for Aoi Kuriyama. Looking at the stats, Nakai, the much more experienced champion, she comes in with a record of 26-2-1. Kuriyama comes in with a record of 7-5-1. Now, Nakai has not fought since she defeated Kuriyama at Deep Jewels 40 in February of 2023, won by second round submission. Kuriyama last fought at Deep Osaka First Impact at in March, this March, defeated Mana Akagi via TKO. So both ladies coming off of wins via finish. As I mentioned, Kuriyama has won 3 straight, defeated Marina Kumagai, Momoko Saito, and then Mana to earn this shot. Kuriyama is the younger fighter at 28-37 for Rin Nakai. She's getting up there in age. Kuriyama has a nice height advantage at 5 feet 6 inches, 168 centimeters to only 5 feet 1 inch, 155 centimeters for Nakai. No reach listed for Kuriyama. Nakai's reach is actually slightly shorter than her height at 60.5 inches, 154 centimeters. So this should be a good fight. Kuriyama, Nakai won that fight. But I will say that, Kuriyama, she didn't just roll over and give up that fight to Nakai. Nakai gets a lot of first-round finishes. Kuriyama made her go into the second round, which we don't always see a lot from Rin Nakai. I think Nakai will be the rightful favorite going into this fight, but she's another year older. She's 37 now. Hasn't fought in over a year. It'll be a year and 3 months when they fight. The ring rust could show up. You never know. If I were Kuriyama, I would employ an outside striking strategy for this fight. I would not want to fight Rin Nakai on the inside. Now, Kuriyama comes from the Smokers Gym. They tend to produce a lot of fighters that are good brawlers. But I would not do that. I would do my best to stay on the outside. If you can jab, stick, and move, that's the best way to beat Rin Nakai. Use your height and your reach advantage. Don't let Nakai near you. Will she be able to do that? Honestly, I doubt it, but it would be really cool if she did. It would be a huge upset. One thing to note about this fight is that the gym that Kuriyama trains out of, I want to say it's Smokers. They always have a good crowd that follows them. Like, they're from Osaka, but even when the Smokers gym fighters are in Tokyo, they always have a good crowd that comes and cheers them on, all the way from Osaka. So that'll be an interesting factor as well. Then we move on to the dual microweight championship, a unification, if you will, or an undisputed fight. I would label this as. We've got Saori Oshima, the deep microweight champ, taking on Aya Murakami, the deep jewels microweight champ. This is a great fight. Oh, this is the kind of fight that if I wake up early to watch a deep jewels event, this is the kind of fight that gets me to do it. You've got two very aggressive submission hunting grapplers that are going to go at it and attack each other. Can't get any more excited possibly than I am for this fight. At least for a JMMA fight. This is top tier. And as small as the microweight division is, the fact that it has two fighters of this caliber makes it all that much more exciting. Let's get into the stats here. Oshima, the more experienced fighter, coming in at 13-4. Murakami comes in at 7-1. What's interesting is both of these fighters, Murakami racking up 8 fights, Oshima racking up 17 fights, they both made their debut in 2020. These ladies are active. Gotta love that about these two. Now, Oshima is coming in off a submission win over Claire Lopez at Rising Landmark 8 last month in February, back in February. Murakami last fought at Deep Jewels 42 in September, picked up a decision win to win the microweight championship from then champ Suwanon Amp the Rocket Boonsorn. Nice win there. Absolutely dominated that fight against Amp the Rocket. Murakami is the elder fighter at 32-29 for Oshima. Both stand the same height, 4 feet 11 inches. Looks like Murakami's 150 centimeters to Oshima's 149 centimeters. Don't have a reach available for Murakami. Oshima has a reach of 57.1 inches, 145 centimeters. So yes, I am excited for this bout. Both titles on the line. I don't think it's like a unification. I see no reason why both fighters couldn't, defend. Why either fighter couldn't defend both titles. And they have somewhat similar styles. Now, I would say that while Oshima is a judoka, Murakami is a BJJ fighter, but has strong wrestling. So that's where they differ. They're both submission-heavy grapplers who are always on the attack. But Murakami comes at it from a BJJ wrestling style, whereas Oshima comes at it from the judo style. And also, I would say Murakami is like the more muscular fighter coming into this fight. Oshima's more just a tiny chick. Now, both of these ladies share two common opponents. They have both fought and defeated Mizuki Nisei Oshiro. Oshima defeated her by submission. Murakami defeated her by decision. And both have faced Moeri Suda. Now, Oshima faced her once, defeated her by submission. Murakami has faced Moeri Suda twice. The first time she fought her, defeated her by decision. More recently, faced her, let's see if I can bring it up, and lost to her by decision. So she faced her the first time back in 2020, defeated her in her pro debut. Both were making their pro debut. Murakami won by decision. And then they face each other in September of 2022, and Suda defeated Murakami via decision. Both of these ladies have fought at atom weight, and Oshima's actually fought all the way up to straw weight. But both are true microweights. They're both very tiny, tiny fighters. And what makes them, to me, what makes them exciting is that they are constantly looking for ways to finish the fight. Now, Murakami hasn't gotten a finish since 2021. So her last 3 wins have come by decision. But that doesn't mean that she isn't looking to finish. Now, Oshima has won her last 4 fights, or her last 4 wins have come via submission. She does have a decision loss in there. But, yeah, both ladies are going to be coming in here looking to finish the other. Murakami, I would say, would have the better chance of winning by decision, possibly, because of her top-heavy wrestling game, whereas Oshima isn't afraid to stay on her back and work off of that. But that could be to her disadvantage. So we'll see how this fight works out. All right, so Deep Jewels 45, May 26th, 2 title fights. Let me know your thoughts on it. I will be making a longer video once the full lineup gets announced, so stay tuned for that. Let me know your thoughts on these bouts in the comments. If you like the vid, hit that thumbs up button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.